Hello, my name is Michaela, and if you are new here, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back. I usually make academic content, but today is going to be a little bit of a different video because it's more of like a life update, I guess. But I've put down my deposit for law school and everything, so I kind of wanted to just make a video announcing where I'm going, but more so to explain why I'm going, where I'm going. And the reason I need to explain is I feel like, I guess I need to preface it by saying, first of all, I've turned down schools that are top law schools. I got into Cornell and NYU, which are both T14 schools. That's what people commonly refer to as like the best chance you have to get into big law, which is best for securing money. I feel like I should clarify for anyone who's not kind of gone through the law school process or like the grad school application process in general. At least in my experience, what I've seen online from other people is that it's very ranking centric. You know, the higher of a law school that you can get into, the better you're going to fare later in life. A lot of the discussion is how much are you willing to spend to go to a higher ranked school? Like, so many people will say they'll pay sticker price at Harvard, for instance, rather than get a full tuition at their state school. And it's kind of this big debate because it does, it does affect how much money you make afterwards. I guess the reason I'm talking about all this, and I know it kind of feels like I'm going in circles a little bit, is because there is that pressure. So all of this is to say that rankings are kind of a factor for a lot of people, including me, the decision of where to go. And also for me, important was location, and then also, of course, wherever gives me money. So I applied to 10 law schools: University of Maine, University of Connecticut, Boston College, Boston University, Cornell University, New York University, Columbia University, Yale University, I don't know why I'm saying university every single time, oh my goodness, Yale, Harvard, there's definitely another one, UPenn. Am I forgetting one? Okay, yeah, that's all 10. I'll link the decision video here so you can see like where I got in and everything, but the important thing is I guess it kind of came down to, do I choose NYU, Cornell, Boston University, UMaine, or Connecticut, or go on the wait list and try to hold out hope for some of the schools that I got waitlisted at or deferred at. This feels very anticlimactic. I feel like I need to have like a grand reveal or something, but I'm going to be going to Boston University School of Law for the next 3 years, and I'm already so excited. It's one of those things like once you commit, I can't stop researching everything, looking at the courses, looking on Google Maps. I've already gotten my apartment, so I'm all settled in that area. Yeah, I'm going to be living in Boston for the next 3 years, and I guess now I want to justify my decision. And the reason for this is I feel like it's assumed that I should have picked Cornell or NYU. And sometimes I feel like that too, like, am I not living up to my potential if I'm choosing a lower ranked school when I had Cornell and NYU available, which theoretically would get me better opportunities for where I eventually work. There were two major reasons. The more I thought about it, the more I wanted to be close to home. I want to be honest and say, like, I love Chicago, but it's been very hard for me to live so far, well, a 3-hour flight, which isn't very far, but, it's far enough from home that I can't just visit whenever I want or need to. And over my time here at UChicago, several things happened in my family that just changed my perspective, I think, on where I want to live relative to the people I care about. My mom had a health scare, my grandpa passed away, 2 of my childhood dogs, they're not around anymore. And altogether, it's just this feeling of, how am I going to choose to spend my life? Do I want to spend it somewhere where I'm living virtually, over FaceTime with the people that I really love? That was why Harvard was my top pick, and it still hurts that they didn't accept me, even though I knew they wouldn't accept me. My LSAT just wasn't high enough, but I really hoped to get in there. Boston University, though, I can't emphasize enough how excited I am and how grateful I am to be able to attend this school. And even though it's not what an outsider might see as to be like the best school of all the ones that I got into, for me it just is the best, and it gives me that close access to home. It also just works for me financially. I got a merit scholarship there, which just helps to ease the burden of financial matters while I'm attending law school. Congratulations once again on your admission to the Boston University School of Law. Your application for the Public Interest Scholarship. We have carefully and thoroughly reviewed your application, and we regret that we are unable to award you a Public Interest Scholarship. Oh, merit scholarship. You've been selected. So beneath my rejection, this merit scholarship expresses our admiration for your fine academic record and our confidence. What? Oh my gosh. So in every area, it just kind of was perfect. I love Boston. I've been there before, but I don't know it very intimately, so I'm really excited to get to actually live there. But I can also take a bus, take a train up to home whenever I need to. My family can visit me, and it's also just in New England, and I really miss New England. Now I know, having lived farther from home, that's not what I want. Of course, I still want to travel a lot, but what matters most to me is being able to do the best I can while having that proximity to my family. It's so hard to put into words because there's no doubt that I'm really excited for BU, but then there's also that part of me that's like, oh my gosh, am I throwing something away? Am I not living up to what I could be doing in my life because I'm not choosing Cornell or NYU? It's the path not taken, this butterfly effect that who knows how it's going to alter the trajectory of the remainder of my life kind of thing. And it's a bit daunting to make that decision, knowing how much of an influence it's going to have on how I live my life, quite simply. And I don't regret not choosing Cornell or NYU at all, but I just kind of wonder, and I feel like people might judge me for not choosing the top school that I can go to, if that makes sense. I don't know if it does. But anyway, this is just going to be way too long. No one needs to hear me ramble about this for this long, so I'm going to end this video. But yeah, so I'm going to be at BU Law, and I'm so excited. I'm so anxious to start vlogging. I'm going to continue vlogging and making videos about law school and studying, budgeting, living in Boston, all these different things. I hope that you will continue to kind of watch and come with me for this next part of my life. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a fantastic week.